What's up, guys? I'm going to break down how I made a Star Wars Boba Fett teaser with a minimal crew, one-day shoot, one location, with visual effects on a low budget. I'm going to talk about why I did it, how I finished it in 3 months, how I made the suit, and all for under $5K. At the time when I made this, it was 2015. It was right at the height of when The Force Awakens was about to come out. Star Wars was like at an all-time high. The trailer had just come out, and people were like stoked on new Star Wars. And they had announced a series of spin-off movies that they were going to do in the Star Wars universe that were going to be called the anthology films. And at the time they had announced Rogue One, and they had Gareth Edwards attached to that. And there were talks about what the other two would be. People thought maybe it'd be Han Solo. People thought maybe it'd be Boba Fett. There was rumors maybe one would be about Yoda. And then it was confirmed that they were going to do a Boba Fett one, and Josh Trank was attached to direct that. But the rumors were that they were going to do a Boba Fett origin story, that it was going to be about like how Boba Fett became Boba Fett, how he came up. And for me, I love Boba Fett. I wanted to see Boba Fett like in his prime, action-packed, like kicking butt. I didn't want to see him like coming up. Like we saw some of him as a kid in the prequels, and I just wanted to see like a cool, awesome Boba Fett movie. So then the idea came about of like, well, what if he survived the Sarlacc pit and we picked up right after that? What if we go out and shoot like a Boba Fett teaser that just shows Boba Fett surviving the Sarlacc pit, which basically would just give like an open book to what Boba Fett could be. Like he survives it and now he can go on adventures. And at this time, Josh Trank had fallen off the project, and it was kind of just like blue sky at that moment. And really the idea of this film was like, we should shoot this in a way where it looks like a post-credits scene. Like you could almost put this at the end of The Force Awakens to like tease this Boba Fett movie. That was kind of the idea. Not like a full-blown short, but just the concept of like Boba Fett surviving the Sarlacc pit so that he could go on his next awesome adventure.